Other than Houdini, the Houdini, nigga looks Kenny Bravo.
Cause we squad shit. Whoa. Hey. You gotta love it, hey.
Welcome back to another episode of Them Football Guys. It's your host, Oluwa Baba Yaga. You already know I got Gator with me.
We already here. We in the building. Some shit getting real spooky, bruh. Shit getting really spooky, bruh.
Yeah. We have Black Woj, aka just Black Screen for now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to that. I don't know what he
Make
got
a
on
brand
right
entrance.
now. We gonna get back to him, but today we gonna cover the what we covering today? Yeah, some crazy shit just dropped. We covering Stephon Diggs. Oh man, the Texans. Oh man, the Bills. Oh man,
Oh,
finally. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, there's Black Woj. Hey,
Hey,
spin in your chair so we can see your hair, bro.
What?
Please
Don't spin.
I
Don't
don't know about that.
Don't do it, bro.
Like this, but I don't know about all that.
Hey, bro.
All right,
You try to make my man like me? You better stop that. Tell the nigga spin. Like, you better stop that.
No diddy, bro.
No diddy.
But let's get right into this, bro. Gator, get it off your chest, bro. What you got to say, bro?
What other shit? I'm happy for. First of all, with this trade, I'm happy for Josh Allen. Nobody can kirk on Josh Allen no more. Head honcho, he's in charge now. Josh Allen in charge. But for Diggs, he found himself in a very good position to get another 150 targets and still be relevant because you got a lot of weapons on that team. So I like the move. But I don't like the pick though. Second round pick. In my head, naturally, I was thinking third. But okay, second it is.
You were thinking a third round pick for Stephon Diggs?
Being that he's 30, yes.
I don't know about I don't know about that. But Boogie, what you got? What you got to say, bro?
I mean, yeah, finally he's traded. He's been trying to get traded from the Bills for like a couple years now. I don't know why. I guess he just doesn't like losing to the Chiefs in the playoffs because that happens like 3 straight years. But I mean,
that's get annoying.
I mean, he's going to the Texans. He's gonna make the playoffs again, but like C.J. Stroud's pretty young, so like when he doesn't make the playoffs this year, is he gonna kirk on C.J. Stroud?
Yes, he will.
Is he gonna kirk? Is he gonna kirk on his coach like he kirking on his coach back then? Because his coach is different niggas.
The head coach. I don't know.
I'm about to say that head coach over there. I don't think he can do that because that head coach can physically actually whoop him. So it's like, so I don't know if he's gonna do that. But Diggs, I like Diggs. He's a Maryland boy. You know, he grew up in Cleveland, he grew up in Maryland. So it's like I fuck with Diggs heavy, bro. But he got a lot of different people he got to compete with. He's the number one receiver off Bucks. But Schultz, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Mixon, Pierce, it's a lot of weapons on the Texans. This isn't the Bills where it's just Gabe, Dave, and Knox. It's like no, you got to compete with. And Stroud not like Allen, he be spreading the ball. So it's like, I mean, what happens when instead of getting 160 targets this year, you get like 120? Would you still be happy if y'all go 14-3 and you don't get a lot of targets? Would you still be a team? I don't know if Diggs is a team player, and I hate using that term because usually it's Gator. Usually it's Gator that says it, but he has a track record of just not being a team player.
I'm about to say it's a great take, bro. It's like things are good when things are going to be good. Things are going to be good, but when shit is bad and you get 2-3 targets because Nico's going crazy or because Tank Dell going crazy, or how about we just run in this game? Diggs, are you going to be okay with it? Are you going to be okay when they don't use you and they lose? Because I think that's really Diggs' issue. When you don't use him enough and then y'all lose. And then it's like, bruh, same thing with Ayuk.
That's what I wanted to say. I feel like I think that's the thing with Diggs is like half the time he's kirking, they're losing a game.
Yeah.
Like when they win games, he's usually pretty copacetic. When they start losing games and it's like he's opening these routes and he's not getting the ball, it becomes a problem. That's when it's kind of like, bro, you see me running the flat, bro, unchecked, and you don't throw him the ball. Instead, Josh Allen tucks it in and run. I feel like, realistically, the problem Diggs have, because we say this every year, Diggs doesn't complain in the first half of the year. He doesn't complain for up to probably 6 to 7 weeks. But when Josh Allen gets into that thing, because if we look at Diggs' numbers, the track record is kind of like a repeat cycle. Fantasy wise, you definitely notice it. At the end of every season, Diggs' number starts to fall off. Josh Allen's number starts to go up because he starts to run more, and it's like that's because of his injured shoulder, and that's when Diggs' frustration starts to come out. I feel like 160 targets will still be had because he might get the ball more consistently through the 16 games they're playing. But it's going to be like a thing where it's like, as long as they're winning, I think he might be good, as opposed to them losing and not using him. That's what I'm hoping for.
I
don't
see
see
him
him
getting
getting
60
either.
I don't even think that's
Top 20, 120.
Yeah, and I think what matters mostly is gonna be his yardage. I think he can still hit the same yard. I think he can hit a pretty good yardage goal because of that same concept. I'm not really the best with targets, but with yardage, I think his yardage is gonna be fine because he's not gonna have that random drop off where he's wide receiver 1 for 6 weeks and then wide receiver 7 for the last 7. It's like I think he has a better chance of staying pretty high in the wide receiver.
I was gonna say I think the option of Diggs on the Texans is a great by image, but I just hope CJ Stroud doesn't get in the back where he feels like I need to give him the ball.
And that's my problem too. It's like Diggs has this funny thing where he's unrealistic. He's great, and most great players are unrealistic. When you're checked, when niggas are strapping you, because niggas when he gets to the playoffs, he gets strapped. I don't know why the niggas be strapping the shit out of him. And it's like, yes, Allen cannot throw you the ball because you're strapped. So now it's like he got to throw to Gabe Dave, who won't catch it, or he got to run. And it's like he gonna run. But Diggs is like, why are you yelling at him if you're strapped? I don't get it. Like, I guess you're telling him to force you the ball, which all great receivers would do. But Josh Allen would throw a pick. Like, Josh Allen don't want to do that. So it's like, I get it. Diggs, I don't know why he don't get it because he's a great player. Great players don't want to hear the excuse. They just want to get the ball.
Yeah.
So it's like, I hope CJ Stroud doesn't get into that mode either because CJ Stroud will then throw picks, and he doesn't do that. He doesn't throw picks. So it's like, just play your game. Don't get knocked off your game, even if your number one wide receiver tell you force me the ball, bro.
Because Diggs is now the leader of that locker room.
Oh, I know.
Oh, for sure.
I know. And that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yes.
When your leader technically is a diva, that's a problem. Like,
yeah. See, I was cool with the last year. CJ Stroud, everything was cool. CJ Stroud, you're the top dog. Nico can't kirk on you. Nico just got
kirk on you. You ain't take your best friends. You ain't take your best friends. He not gonna kirk on you. Like.
The running backs, I can't remember the Singletary and what's the other guy?
Singletary don't got that much motion, bro. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So like the only person that can probably kirk on him was his OC.
Yeah.
And now it's OC and Diggs.
Oh, the OC gonna get it too. From Diggs? What you mean?
Yeah. Everybody besides the head coach is in trouble, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Let's shift motions real quick, and focus less on the player and more on the team impact this has. Let's actually start with the one that I feel like we haven't even talked about off the pod, but the Bills. Like, what's really the impact of this? What's next? Like, Gabe gone.
What's next?
Diggs gone, and they've never really been in terms of passing offense. They don't have 1,000 wide receivers that get the ball. They just unlocked. What was that? Shakur? What was it?
They got Curtis Samuel and Shakur technically right now.
They kind of like the same type of person.
Yeah, they kind of like they kind of the same type of person. Shakur's not a running back, but I see what you're trying to say, but they're not.
Yeah, like I still feel like they're both not ones. So like,
yeah, they're both not ones.
Maybe they go into this year without no ones, and they just say,
"Nah,
hey.
I think they're going to draft the first round receiver."
Okay. So does this change our drafting predictions altogether for the Bills? What are the chances of the Bills trading up? Do they even have enough compensation?
They're not going to trade up. They don't need to trade up because this wide receiver class is so deep that they can get a wide receiver.
They don't need to trade up.
This half for the first round. And they got Kincaid. All they need to do is draft a receiver and they're straight, bro. I'm telling you, the Diggs impact will be just like the Vikings. Diggs left the Vikings. They were the same team, bro.
Yeah.
Thielen just stepped up and now was the one. It's going and they drafted Jefferson with the pick that they traded, and then it was the same exact. Even better, really. Jefferson better.
Jefferson was the pick that they traded.
Jefferson was the pick that they traded to them. He drafted Jefferson.
Good job, Vikings.
So now the Bills, they just gotta do the same thing. Just replace Diggs with a talent, and it's like Josh Allen good enough to get him the ball. If the talent is good.
Yeah.
You already got Kincaid. It's like it's going to be like he never left almost, except for the yelling and shit. So it's like I think I think all in all, they do the right thing. It can be like nothing happened. But they
Okay.
probably will miss his leadership and his fire because Diggs, even though I say he's a diva, he is still a leader. Like
for
people
sure.
still rally around him and all that. They still come back
Oh
from
yeah, for
victories and all
sure, for
that.
sure.
So it's just that when they don't come back, it gets really weird after the game. He starts tweeting and all this. Like it's like Michael
It's
Thomas, but like he good though. He actually good.
it's the extra shit that comes with
it's the
Diggs.
extra stuff. Like I shouldn't know you're gonna get traded before you get traded. I'm not Woj. Once I see him tweet that, I say, yeah, he out of there.
Yo, you
He
black
said, you
Woj.
sure? He said,
You're not Woj, but you black Woj.
The nigga said the Bills don't need Diggs on the team. He said, you sure about that? I said, okay, yeah, he getting traded.
Oh, I saw that. I definitely did see that.
He getting
Oh,
traded for
shit.
sure. Like,
So let's say, so I guess this is the last question, really. This is more of a minute question. It's probably not, and I already know the answer I'm gonna get more than likely. But who won the trade?
I think the Bills won the trade.
I think the Texans might have won it.
There we go. I like that.
You prefer to. You want the personnel. You know, I love me a draft pick. I love me
Yeah,
a draft pick.
I don't love me a second. I don't love me a second round pick for the Bills though. The Bills don't really. They're not really known for drafting deep in the draft. They can draft the first round pick, but like after that, it's like it's almost wasteful. Like who they going to draft after that?
I think the Bills. I think this year the Bills still get to where they probably still gonna be top dogs in the AFC. So I don't think it's gonna throw shit off a lot. There are gonna be moments where you're gonna be like, damn, they need a number one. Oh fuck. But I feel like their record is still gonna be great, and they'll still be bumping KC again this year potentially.
I mean, the Texans, you can just tell that they're going all in for it, like balls to the wall. Like you can tell they believe in CJ Stroud. So like since he's on,
my man ducked off when you said that.
That's funny. Since he's still on a rookie contract, like you can tell that they're trying to like get as many pieces as they can. And they traded for Mixon, they traded for Diggs.
As they should. Yeah, yes they should. They're not paying Stroud nothing right now. So
yeah, so I think that realistically the Texans, that's why they made the trade going all in, which is good. They're gonna easily win the AFC South this year. Like
who do you think takes the biggest hit on the offense for the Texans?
Definitely Schultz.
Okay.
Definitely Mixon's not getting no catches now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because God forbid if any game Mixon gets more catches than Diggs. Nobody's making out of that locker room alive, bro. So Mixon's not getting no more catches. It's not the Bengals no more. Schultz not getting no more catches. And I believe just because what I saw from Noah Brown, bro, I think the three of them can coexist. Nico, Tank, and what's that nigga name? Diggs. Because somehow Noah Brown was there.
That's what I was telling Gator.
He was coexisting with them niggas. I didn't understand it, but he was happening, bro. So like now it's like I just don't know who's gonna be Noah Brown in the situation.
It sounds like it should be Nico.
It should be Nico, but we'll see.
It might be Tank Dell by senior.
He loves Tank.
Yeah,
he loves Tank Dell.
He loves Tank Dell.
He's infatuated by Tank Dell, bro.
And I don't get it because Tank Dell 160. You shouldn't like that nigga that much.
Oh, I get it.
I
watched the highlights last year. I was like, oh man, these people had chemistry.
Yeah.
They was probably doing the what you call lunch. You know the lunch special.
But okay, I think that pretty much covers this trade. The off season's heating up. You know, we getting a lot of we starting to see them old heads and big pieces. They starting to move.
Did we talk about the compensation? We talked about the compensation, right?
No, we kind of did, but not really.
Well, it was
tell the people.
A second round 2025 pick, 2024 6th rounder, and a 2025 conditional 5th rounder as well for Diggs.
Wow.
And Diggs, funny enough, Diggs is probably going to ask for a new contract as well because he was alluding to that last year when he was trying to get traded to the Cowboys. So that's another thing you got to worry about with Diggs. Every other year he wants to re-up. So I don't know how long you're going to wait to re-up, but CJ Stroud, he's not going to be on the rookie deal forever. So you got to be careful with how much money you're going to pay Diggs and how many years you're giving him because he's 30. And so I would say just, as long as CJ Stroud's on that rookie contract, pay Diggs, and as long as he's, can still play. But what year does Diggs fall off? Like he's 30. How many more years he got to be a number one?
I'll give him a 2 year.
2 years?
2 years. I'll give him a 2 year
deal.
deal.
Diggs has probably at max 3 years of max, literally, absolute ceiling.
33.
3 years. 33 is like when the nigga is like it's kind of like you could be the number 2 on the Ravens now. Like,
I mean, how old is Keenan? Because Keenan just has his best year as a pro.
Keenan's 33.
I think Keenan might be 32. Low key.
right on time. Right on time, bro.
So Keenan just had his best year as a pro, and it's like,
Yeah.
if Keenan can do it, Keenan's slow as hell. So maybe Diggs can do it too. Right?
Yeah, I'm about to say when it comes to age with wide receivers, I'm not as concerned.
Keenan is 31.
That's
Wow.
I mean,
That's
Yeah.
Why
He's 31, but he's so slow. He played like he's 34.
that's why I thought he was
Yes.
33. My bad.
Wow. Okay, so Diggs got a little. He got a little time. I give him two
Yeah,
years to
2
be
years.
a solid number one. But after 2 years, I think either Tank or Nico surpass him. Nico won't be there, so Tank might surpass him as a player just because prime.
Mhm.
He's gonna be 25. Diggs gonna be 33. It's like,
Mhm.
you know. But yeah, hopefully this shit work out for him. Hey, the nigga be working on Lowell. You gotta just catch out one of his workouts. You just guys, you
Where,
just gotta
where,
see.
at? Where I'm gonna pull up and say congrats.
He gonna wreck you.
He gonna
Yeah,
see me.
I was about to say he might see. He might be asking your TikToks. You was talking. You said I'm a what?
You said I go for a third. Yeah, see me, bro. Like, oh my bad.
Wow.
Right there. I'm over at camp right there.
Thank y'all for
That's you.
tuning in.
You bigger than
That's
Diggs.
OD sweet.
I know.
You're part of them football guys.
I'm over at
Throw
camp.
hands.
I'm a recant and tell them like, yo, get on the pod. Like,
That'd be a tough ass mechanic.
oh yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Make us one of your sources. We drop everywhere on Apple Music and Spotify. If you don't really like to, watch these videos.
Toby, I didn't hear none of your takes, bro.
My takes? No. Don't worry about my takes. Like, don't. I'm way too biased for this pod. Y'all
That's
know
funny.
that. Like,
Come on, bro. We need that, bro.
I hate the Bills.
We wanna hear your
I love
praise.
Stephon Diggs.
Damn.
So I personally think that last year Gator told a wild lie. By the way, he said that the Bills are going to be the top dogs. And last year,
I remember that.
Niggas thought the fucking Bills were going to fall off. Niggas thought the Bills was done for. We said, bro, Josh Allen is cooked. Josh Allen is slow. Let's not act like they're a perfect team. They're a flawed team that just lost their wide receiver one. We will see the results of that next year, possibly.
They lost their wide receiver one and their cornerback one in one offseason. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They got to draft very well to or maybe they think they're the Chiefs. They think that all they really need is Josh Allen.
So tell me, Gator, why will they? Because you said they will really confidently. Why will they? When have they ever?
Bro, do you see who's at the head of the snake, bro?
He's
Head
the
of the
problem.
table?
He's the problem. He's never going to win.
He's not the problem.
He is the problem. He can't
He's
throw in the
not the
second half of the
problem at
season
all.
because he keeps injuring his shoulder. But y'all won't.
He
but
won't
y'all,
injure
but
it
you
this
love,
year.
But why not? He's not gonna throw this year. He can't.
He's not gonna throw 150. He's not gonna throw that 150 to Diggs no more. So everybody just get some love.
Who's everybody? Who's everybody? 'Cause he
I
doesn't
guess
spread the ball.
Samuel, Kincaid, Knox.
Kincaid not gonna Kirk. Kincaid
think
gonna
Josh-
just run his routes.
You think Josh Allen plays like that because they Kirk on him? You think they lose to the Chiefs because they Kirk on him?
No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
He's
I don't think so.
baseball.
But I do think he throws a lot of picks and double coverage to Diggs for a reason. And I think it's Diggs.
Yeah, and
Yep.
and it's true he does. But that's also because his shoulder is bad by that point.
That's
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
by the time you have a bad shoulder, we're going to make him a running back, and then you need to say sorry to Cam Newton by that point. But thank y'all for tuning in.
Damn, we love you, Cam.
We do love Cam, though. Good old.